Hello, this is D and I'm back with another video. Well, as we approach E3, Microsoft is starting to talk a lot more about Project Scorpio, and today on their official Xbox store, they actually have Project Scorpio up, and they say it will be available holiday 2017, and you can also sign up for an email notification for when the console will be available. Now, they have some tags to describe the system. They say it's the most powerful console ever with 6 teraflops of graphical processing power, the first and only console to enable true 4K gaming and high fidelity virtual reality, and it will be compatible with all Xbox One games and accessories. Shots fired by Microsoft. Now, it's about time that they went on the offensive against the competition. Now, this is definitely a shot towards the PlayStation 4 Pro because it doesn't do native 4K on too many games. Yes, it does do native 4K on some games, but the majority of the games that are doing 4K rendering are doing it through a checkerboard rendering method. Now, the checkerboard rendering method, I'm not going to say it looks bad because it doesn't. It looks pretty good, and when you have a still image, it looks very close to a native 4K image. However, once you start moving, you get some of the artifacts from the checkerboard rendering. Now, a native 4K image will just be sharp and pristine all the time, and when you have them side by side, contrary to what other reports say, you will be able to tell the difference, and to be honest with you, it's just gonna be a much sharper picture overall. Now, I have to say, I do like Microsoft going on the offensive here. I like the fact that they fired some shots at the competition to let them know, hey, we are the first to do true 4K gaming on consoles. Now, Matt Allen, who's the director of technical art behind Middle-earth: Shadow of War, he actually went in an interview with Tech Radar, and I'll leave the description in the link down below. Now, he was talking about the improvements that Xbox Scorpio will have. Now, he's saying that it will be a huge upgrade over what we have now. Now, I'm going to quote his exact words. Now, he said, "So far, we really like it. I don't know how much they've revealed in the specs, but it's an upgrade. It's not just a sort of we're going to upgrade some stuff. There's things in there we can really do with it, and we're pretty excited to be working with them specifically." Now, he went on to talk about 4K HDR on Scorpio, and he said, until you've seen the game at 4K and HDR, it's a different experience. Now, here we have a developer that is actually developing a game on Project Scorpio right now, telling us that we have not seen anything until we see his game running in 4K and HDR, and also saying that the upgrade over its predecessor is significant and that they're able to really do some amazing things here. Now, I have to say, I'm so excited for Project Scorpio. I want all the details to come out right now, but to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to get the real meat of Project Scorpio until before E3. I would say maybe about May. I think it would probably get its own event there. Now, for this console to be extremely successful, it has to be priced within 50, some say 100, I say within $50 of PS4 Pro. Now, I wish that they would come out extremely competitive and aggressive and release it at a price point of $399. I think at this price point, I think they would be back in the game, and I think they would capture a lot of market share. Now, the worst case scenario would be $449, and that's probably the most realistic price point for the system. I think if they have a SKU that starts at $500 or $600, in my personal opinion, the hardcore like myself, yes, I'll go out and grab it, but the core, the base, I don't know if they're really going to grab it at that price point. It has to be priced aggressively, and it has to be priced close to what the PS4 Pro is going to be at. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think, so leave your comments down below. I ask you guys to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.